Greetings from Zach Meglin Collectibles. The drought is finally over. We have a new sports product to rip and review, and it is a doozy. The highly anticipated 2026 Topps Chrome Baseball. Will this product live up to its hype, or will it be a dud like Topps Series 2? Stay tuned to find out. We are back once again here at Zach Meglin Collectibles, and as mentioned, we have a treat today. We have the newly released 2026 Topps Chrome Baseball, and with us today we have the value boxes. So we have two of these boxes. We purchased each of these for $40 each, and so we have two of them, so it costs us $80 in total. And what can we find here? It is quite a set. You can see it's a 300 card base set. And you could find exclusive baseball seams, red and white and blue refractors, and other great things. Now, they've got also light board logos, the static noise inserts, but recently announced. Now, I'm not sure if you can find it in this particular retail product, but the chase is on because the dual logo Shohei Ohtani gold patches are the sought-after item, the one of one. You have two of his autos to commemorate his MVP in 2024 and 25. One of the autos is in English, and the other one is in kanji or Japanese script. So that some are estimating could fetch potentially $5 million. Would that be a game changer? Would they even dare to put this in a value box? Who knows? We can't find out unless we rip. So without further delay, let's get to it. The search is on. So that is the hyped up part of this product. But as you know, we're a little skeptical because aside from the chrome finish of each card, you know, hopefully it's better than Topps Series 2 because Topps Series 2 was a dud. We barely pulled any hits from that, and hopefully that will not be the same for Topps Chrome. Let's just say that Topps Series 2 was so bad, it's making me consider even purchasing Topps Series 2 next year. All right, that's how bad it was. And we pretty much run the gamut of opening all the different retail as well as hobby. We didn't even bother opening our jumbo because we just are holding on to it. All right, so these boxes I do notice are a little bit thinner than normal. Okay, they are not Cactus Jack thin, but thinner than the usual box. So let's see what we got here. So we don't quite have the support. They're just sort of loose here. So that's box number 1. 4 cards only with 7 packs. So that's what, 28 cards what we're looking for. Not a lot in the value packs. All right, here we go. Wish us luck. Let's hit a banger. First look. Topps Chrome. Now, I was waiting for this product. I don't know if I mentioned, I don't think I mentioned where I got these. I got these from my local Dick's Sporting Goods. So they are stepping up their game here locally for us. And here we go. These are the chrome finish. Looks like we're going to get a refractor. And we do. Ballesteros to lead us off on the refractor. All right. But as mentioned, we got this from Dick's Sporting Goods. We're still waiting for our order. Got it on a lunch break, and we're waiting for our order to arrive. It still has not, and it's close to 3:30 in the afternoon here. So I'm glad I picked this up because otherwise I'll be waiting and waiting. All right, Messick, chrome finish. All right, here we go. We got a refractor. Ooh, a nice one. Look at that. A Yamamoto Perspectives. Cool looking card. And here's a red, white, and blue. Is this a red, white, and blue? This might not be. This looks like a baseball parallel of Gavin Williams. All right. This might be a short print, guys. A baseball parallel of Gavin Williams. Now, I wish it was of someone better, but we'll always take the parallel. We'll sleeve it up. And we like the look of the Yamamoto. So we'll sleeve that up as well. All right, decent first, well, second pack, I should say, right? Here's pack number 3. All right, here we go. We are going to see, we see Refractors there. And it is of, ooh, Okamoto on his 75th, his rookie. He's a rookie to watch out for. And on the Wrecking Crew, Giancarlo Stanton. All right. That's a different insert, guys. Their inserts, they're stepping up their insert game here. All right. They seem to be stepping things up with their inserts. There is the Okamoto. All right. Continuing on. It's been a while, guys. Since it's been a while, we are finally announcing that we are going to be having a giveaway. And we do have a giveaway for our sports products. So stay tuned for us to announce what that will be. All right, Kyle Tucker, Chrome Dodger. All right. And there is a ray wave of a rookie, Peyton Toll. Moving right along. So remember, on this channel, we like to give things away. So they haven't been announced formally that there's going to be a value pack, all right? Or a fat pack, is what we normally like to call them. But if they do have one, we will give away a value pack. That is for certain in terms of our giveaway prizes. All right, Otto Kemp. And, ooh, there's a nice old school looking one of Greg Maddux. Definitely they're stepping up their insert game, guys. There's a nice refractor of Garcia. The inserts are not the boring 8-bit baller or stars of the MLB, all right? And they really pop with the chrome finish. Let's get a Murakami. Let's throw that into the mix here if we can. All right, Dollander. We got a Freddie Freeman. There's Alvarez. And here's a red, white, and blue of Max Fried. That's our first red, white, and blue parallel. So we've got a ray wave. We've got a red, white, and blue. I don't know what the guarantee is because we only got one. And we did get that baseball parallel, which I believe, I'm assuming, is a short print. All right, here we go. Last pack of this first box. We are looking for heat. Okay, looks like we're going to get a... All right, we're going to get a refractor of this one here. Big ticket. Now, the reason why is I remember I pulled a big ticket gold. All right, but it was of, was it a paper finish? Of Bobby Witt Jr. So that was in Series 1. But there you go, nice one. So decent first box. Only one of the red, white, and blue. But let's move on to the box number 2. This is our first look, guys, of Topps Chrome Baseball 2026 version. All right, here we go. And there's a rookie and a refractor of Josh Bell. So not a good first pack. Now, what are we giving away here? Let's announce it right now, okay? So as mentioned, if they do release a fat pack of Topps Chrome Baseball, we are giving it away. In addition, we've got some prizes like this one here that may have been unclaimed. Top Series 1 fat pack, Top Series 2 fat pack. We're also bringing back the mystery tin where we fill this tin up with cards of your favorite player, favorite team, as well as some individual packs. All right, so how do you I don't know, like I mentioned, a value pack of this when this comes out. Now, how do you qualify for our giveaway? Simple enough. You have to be subscribed to the channel. So if you're not already subscribed, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. There's a Roki Sasaki. There you go. You know, we PC him even though he's not doing so well. You need to like this video, hype or share this video, watch this video to the end, and here we got another one of these baseball parallels Owen Casey, at least it's a rookie. You need to hype or share this video. Hit that hype button. And you need to comment. Comment section, we like to ask some questions. So why not ask question number 1? Question number 1 is simply, at the end of this video, what do you think is the best hit from this rip? What is the best hit from this rip? All right, Drake Baldwin on the chrome finish. There's Garcia. Ooh, there is another one of that Wrecking Crew. Nice one there. All right, continuing on. So no major hits thus far. So I guess this parallel, what we thought was a short print, is more common than we may have thought. Okay, here we go. Connor Griffin. First Connor Griffin on the chrome rookie. Crochet. And at the end, we're going to get a refractor. It is a Ray Wave of Patrick Bailey. So not the kind of guys we want on the Ray Waves or the red, white, and blues. At least not yet. All right, moving right along. And Craig Nettles, if you know, you know. Craig Nettles of the Yankees, old school. Haven't seen a card of his in many, many years. All right, and we've got a refractor. All right, we're coming down the home stretch. 2 packs. First look, Topps Chrome Baseball. If you've already got your box and ripped it, what was your best hit? Let us know in the comments as well. We got Schoolball, future Dodger? Maybe. We'll find out in a few weeks. There, ooh, all hail the Judge. Aaron Judge on this 75th. Nice one there. And a Shane Smith on the red, white, and blue. What do you think of the red, white, and blues this year, guys? All right. It doesn't really pop out as much. It's more framed, if anything. But all hail the Judge. We will take that. And he is the cover boy of this year's product. All right, final pack. So, since this is our final pack, let's ask our final question. So we already asked question number 1. Our final question be, speaking of cover boys, who do you think is deserving of the next product, which will be a highly sought after product? It always is Topps Chrome Baseball, the update, okay? Who do you think is deserving of that? I know they have update paper and then they have update chrome, but just the update paper. Who do you think is the next deserving cover boy? Let us know in the comments section. And after you've answered both questions, you will automatically be qualified for our giveaway. Here we go. Final pack magic, possibly Contreras, and who do we got at the end? Another big ticket. This one, a refractor of Bryce Harper. Looks like all of them are looking like refractors on the big tickets. All right, so let's put a pause and recap. So you see the sleeved up as well as displayed choices there. And here are some additional ones, some parallels, some inserts we got. And, well, Connor Griffin's a base, but we'll take it because it's a rookie base. We got a Max Fried on the red, white, and blue. We got another one, big ticket. We got another red, white, and blue. So we basically got a Yankee and a White Sox. We got old school on the insert of Craig Nettles. We got the Wrecking Crew. So it's like one of each, another big ticket. And this is another old school one right here, the one that Craig Nettles was on. Stanton. So it looks like one in each box you get those. And then we got this one, which is a nice one. I like this Yamamoto Perspectives. All right. And we have a Gavin Williams on the baseball refractor. So tell us what you think, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed this rip. And hopefully there are better hits to come in our products that we're waiting directly from Topps. Like I said, it still has not arrived. And we're still waiting for that shipment. That should include a jumbo, hobby, mega box, and value boxes. So thank you for joining us at this first look. Stay tuned for more Topps Chrome Baseball rips and reviews.